Hello gorgeous, it's Jen. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are talking about makeup brands, makeup lines, collaborations, all from people that we may know, appreciate, watch, and we are putting a full face together today, including brands such as Fenty from Rihanna. We have some Sydney Grace that was a collaboration with a beauty influencer, Mel Thompson. We have Bobbi Brown, a celebrity makeup artist. We have Wayne Goss. He is a big YouTuber, a makeup artist, started his own line. I have lots of fun different products. We have some products from Selena Gomez and Rare Beauty. So if that sounds interesting and you just want to play, stay with me. We are starting with the eyes, and I am excited to play with the Tiny Marvels palette. This is a collab between one of my favorite beauty influencers, Mel Thompson, and the brand Sydney Grace. So this is a stunning palette, as you can see, with some beautiful shades in it. You've got greens, yellows, purples, so many options. So we are gonna dive right in, and I think the look I'm gonna go for today, it's definitely gonna involve some yellow because I've got some yellow in my dress and I've got some blues and browns. So I think what I'll do is go in with this Flutter Bee in my crease as a transition. My eyes are already primed and set. I will link Mel Thompson's channel below in the description box, but she does some of the most stunning eyeshadow looks. I bought brushes based on her recommendation. I've watched her application. She is amazing. I'm going to take that same shade and go underneath the eye with it. I have this palette from Sydney Grace, and I have a couple of single shadows that I got to put in a magnetized case from them, but it is a beautiful brand, and like I said, I just love Mel Thompson. I'm gonna go in with Death Moth down here and go a little bit more into the crease with that. Just to give this look a little more dimension, because we're gonna play with that yellow. Use that same shade to deepen that outer V. Mel based this eyeshadow palette off of all of her beautiful tattoos that she has and she loves. Little bugs, little tiny marbles. That's what she was inspired by to make this palette with Sydney Grace, which I think is very cool. That a little bit underneath. Now I want to get into this shade right here. This is BB, and it is stunning. The shimmers are amazing with Sydney Grace. They truly are one of the best shimmers I've ever used, that are popping with color without being glitter. So if you want pop without the glitter fallout, without the chunkiness that glitter gives, I highly recommend Sydney Grace's formula. I mean, that is beautiful. Okay, and then just for some fun, I'm gonna put some of, should I go in with Fire Butts or with Web? Those are the two shades there. Check them out. They look very similar, but I think we should go in with Fire Butts because it's got a little more gold in it. Just in that inner corner. Ooh, so pretty. Okay, so the next product we're talking about is from Patrick Starrr, and he is an influencer that came out with his own makeup brand. So rather than a collab, he's done collabs with MAC Cosmetics. He came out with his own line, and this is the Secure the Blur One Size Primer that we are going to use. I've heard great things about the eyeliner that he has, the eyeshadow palette. Comment below if you have any products from his line. I did recently pick up a glitter topper eyeshadow. I'm gonna let that primer set for a minute, and we're gonna go in with a product from Wayne Goss. Now, Wayne Goss is a makeup artist that came out with his own line. I love Wayne Goss. I will link everybody's channel below, but I do love Wayne Goss. He is super special. He's just very enjoyable to watch his videos, very straightforward, but he came out with his own makeup line. I have, he's had brushes, and I do have some of his brushes. They are some of my favorites. I have his eyeshadow palette, I have lip liners, and we're going to use his eyeliner today. It is called the Essential Eye Kohl Pencil. He has it in different shades. This one is in Obsidian. Little baby wing, a little bit in the waterline. Let's go in with some foundation, and the foundation I chose to use today, I've been playing with this and enjoying it very much. This is from Bobbi Brown. Now, Bobbi Brown is a makeup artist that came out with her own makeup line. I mean, you think about it, it makes sense. These makeup artists are using makeup all the time. They're probably thinking about what they can do to make it better or improve it. So they do it. That may have been how all the original makeup companies got started. But Bobbi Brown, this is, I believe, my first product that I ever tried from her, but I'd heard some really good reviews about this Skin Longwear Fluid Powder Foundation. So that sounded great. So we're gonna play with this today. I have used it a couple times and I like it. It's very liquidy, which is my preference right now. It dries very fast. So if you are on the go, want something lightweight, dries down. If you are a dry skin person, I think you will love this because you can put this on and go. You don't have to set it. It dries down to a powder finish. Me being an oily skin tone, I still set it just to be careful, but it is, the first couple times I used it, I wasn't sure because I thought, oh, there's not enough coverage. And then the more I wore it, the more I fell in love with it. It does give a light coverage on the face. It really is one of the best Your Skin but better foundations I've ever tried. I am gonna try to build this up on some of my problem areas and let's see how it does. I'm gonna put it on and I'm gonna let it sit there for a minute so that it can set, and hopefully it doesn't cake up because I know it dries really fast. So I'm taking a chance with this. But I do have a damp beauty blender that will hopefully help us blend it in if we need to. So next, let's jump in with a little Pat McGrath concealer, another makeup artist turned beauty brand owner. And this is one of my favorite concealers. We're just gonna go like that, like that. Now I could have used the concealer to build up coverage as well. I just didn't. But we are going to cover up. I'm gonna take a damp beauty blender and I'm gonna work those areas into the skin. This one, then use my small brush to do this. I'm going to go back in with the Pat McGrath concealer and put some on there. Let's see if we can get those marks to go away. We'll let that sit for a minute. And while we are waiting, we will go ahead and get started on the brows, which I do not have a celebrity makeup artist to show you. So I'm going to go off camera and I'm going to do my brows and I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. I put on some Pat McGrath mascara. I went ahead and blended out those problem areas, and now we're gonna go ahead and set with the Fenty powder. You may have heard of a singer by the name of Rihanna. She came out with her own makeup brand a few years back, and she has a lovely makeup line. I love the lip gloss. I love so many. I love her trophy wife highlight. Why didn't I not bring that in today? It is a beautiful gold highlight. Lots of products, but this powder is her setting powder it's the Pro Filt'r setting powder in the shade Butter, and it smells good. It mattifies, absolutely beautiful. So for bronzer, we're just going in with some NYX. I don't have a Fenty bronzer. If you have it and love it, or Pat McGrath, or any influencer, makeup artist, started their own company, give your recommendations below. I'm sure everyone would love to hear what you love. But for today, we're just going in with NYX. I recently got this from Ulta as a free gift. So I had never tried NYX's powder bronzer and I like it. Okay, I went and picked up my Fenty Trophy Wife highlighter out of the other room because I would like to play with that today. It is a beautiful gold highlight. I've used it on the eyes, I've used it on the cheeks, I've put it over lip color. I mean, it is bold and gold and beautiful. Okay, so there is that, stunning. The next product is from Rare Beauty, and that was a brand that Selena Gomez started, if you are familiar with her music. She started a makeup brand, and I have her liquid blush in the shade Love. And you have to be very careful with this blush. A little bit goes a long way. It is a liquid blush. The staying power is good. Just be very careful upon application. I've seen people just put it on their face and blend. It dries a little too fast for me to be comfortable with that. She has more matte formulas, more dewy formulas. There is actually a cream blush that she just came out with recently but that is beautiful. Do we need a little bit more? Blush is fun. Let's do a little bit more. Careful, careful. I'm sorry if you can hear noise in the background. It's summertime. All the children are home. Okay, next let's go in with, I'm gonna throw a little mascara on the bottom lash line now that I've set these under eyes. I like the Pat McGrath mascara. It's just extremely fragranced. If you are sensitive to that, beware. It smells like perfume. Like a florally perfume. But the mascara itself is nice. Okay, we're gonna go in with some Wayne Goss, the Essential Lip Liner in the shade Sepia. I went ahead and filled them in with that Sepia, which is a beautiful mauve brown. To top that Wayne lip liner, we're gonna throw some Fenty Gloss Bomb on because this is probably my favorite product of hers. This was one of the first lip glosses that I ever was able to tolerate on my lips. Smells delicious. Not sticky. This is in the shade Fenty Glow. It's just very natural. It's beautiful. I'm gonna throw a little bit of that highlighter on my shoulders because I can. It's just makeup. It washes off. Oh, that's pretty. So celebrity makeup artists can open their own makeup brands. Entertainers, influencers can have collabs, can start their own makeup brands. It's interesting to see. I'd love to hear your thoughts on that, but I tell you, it's easy to buy when you already appreciate, if you follow Instagram or you follow certain makeup artists. I know Hindash, I've been watching him. He has his own makeup palette now and is starting his own brand. I love that. When you have a connection or you're inspired by their work, it's easy to support their brand, and I think you'll agree, do you not? So I hope you enjoyed this face. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe to my channel before you leave. Hit the thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. Leave a comment so that I know you were here, and tell me your favorite makeup artist, influencer, celebrity makeup brand. I would love to hear what your favorite is and what your favorite products from those brands are, because I could do another version of this video. Let's do a part 2 of your favorites. So you have a wonderful day, and I will see you in my next video.